seemed perfectly normal to me.
I think,
right? I mean,
I think the way it played out was definitely wrong, and I think the way he left things was definitely wrong. I mean, we did nothing kind of to bring this on ourselves, and I think Mick was completely honest and fair with this guy from the get-go. And yeah, I mean, and I'll let kind of Mick explain the situation, but I don't. Yeah, I think it's wrong, 100%.
Yeah.
well, it's messed up because we all split the rent at that place, and so I didn't even know this, but apparently the guy had bought like a $700 bike. Is that what it ran for, John?
Yeah. I guess there was a point in time, like the day that he told Mick and myself that he was leaving. It was like before that even came up. I came home and he's got a brand new bicycle in the living room. And I was like, "Oh, damn, is this your bike?" He's like, "Yeah. I got a really, really good deal for it. I got it for $700.
Probably stole it.
Yeah, right. Maybe he did.
He was like,
I gotta check and see if my bicycle's still.
It might be gone off your patio, dude.
he said, "Yeah, the guy also gave me some rims, as a part of the deal. I'm gonna try to resell those for $300 or so." And,
he definitely stole it.
And then shortly thereafter, he dropped the bomb on us. So,
wow.
Yeah, how do you go out and spend like $700 on a bike? First off, ain't that like a lot of money for a bike? Like I see ones that like $400
really.
at Walmart.
Not a high-end bike. I mean, a high-end bike you can pay $5,000 for.
Dude, I see like $100 bikes at Walmart all the time.
No,
yeah,
if you get a good
Walmart
bike,
that's all.
But I mean, obviously it works.
I wouldn't be surprised to have someone pay, as Tom said, anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000.
That's crazy.
And I picked
That's
this
a
thing
car.
up. He wanted me to pick it up, and his thing was like super light. And it was
Really?
obviously an expensive bike.
Probably like a Cannondale or something like that.
Really?
Really good brand.
Yeah,
Jeez.
I don't know the brand, but it was clearly expensive.
Well, either way, expensive bike, not expensive bike, whatever. You spend $700 on a bike, but you split on your roommates the night before rent's due.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
And
Go ahead
Did
and
you
rub it in
explain-
by telling them you bought this expensive bike.
right, you're going to rub it in beforehand, like, oh, I got this and got this and got this, right?
Yeah.
What a
Did you
punk.
want to explain the situation or break it down at all, or?
I mean, the situation is we all share the rent at the place, and so obviously if he splits, now that's on everybody else to have to make up for that difference. And I don't know, dude. I don't even know where to begin with this guy. But yeah, I mean, he jacked John's stuff and was spending $700 on a bike beforehand, and then he freaking blocks our number. But he was crazy because he told us that he was going to pay us before he left. You know what I mean? And worst off, actually,
He was like, "Yeah, I'm not trying to screw you guys over. I understand that what I'm doing is, it's like a week's notice or something." He's like, "I understand that,
No, not even that. It wasn't even.
So
a
it was
week's
less
notice.
than that. But he's like, "Yeah, I'm not trying to screw you guys over. So here's what I'll do. I'll prorate, for 30 days and consider this my 30-day window." 2 days later, dude's gone.
Yeah, right. In the middle of the night, just took off.
Doesn't he have aspirations to go to some kind of academy or something like that?
Yeah, so the dude's trying to... Yeah, exactly. So the dude's like doing this ROTC program in college, and he's trying to go become a military officer. So...
And a big part of that is integrity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. You got to have a lot of honor, courage, commitment, and integrity, and all that crap to be a leader of our military, right? World's finest military. But I don't know. I mean, part of me felt really bad because he's been our roommate, but the other part of me, is like the dude screwed us over. So obviously he didn't take us to an account before he screwed us, and so we were thinking about filing the police report, saying like, hey, this dude stole from us and gypped us on rent. And finally, maybe sending that police report to the college that he attends and notifying the ROTC program. And he's supposed to be doing some like summer program where he's supposed to go to a military base to do some officer training to prep him to one day become an officer. And so we're thinking about maybe sending it over to the military base to be like, look what you guys are having your hands over here. I don't know, man. Like we just don't really know how to handle the situation. So we're curious. Like, what would you do, Tom?
Well, certainly don't go over there and beat him over the head with a baseball bat. Don't do that.
Well,
Why not?
Well, we can't neither confirm nor
Because
deny if we want
that
to
would
do that
be
or not.
illegal.
But what he did was illegal to us. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
why can't you handle illegal situations with other legal situations? You know what I mean?
I don't think the police really like it when people take matters into their own hands. I don't. That's what I've heard, at least. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Do you think we'd be a little bit too? I mean, the dude did not even clean the restroom, his own restroom before he. I mean, he left it a total disgusting mess.
I
Didn't
mean,
even
personally,
clean.
dude, I'm the kind of person, and I'm the kind of person who'll walk up to someone and just give them hell, verbally until they take a swing at me. And then I'll put paid to business.
Okay, so that way it's not like technically your fault at all.
Exactly.
At that point, it's self-defense.
So I'm not making that as a suggestion. I'm not saying that you should do that. I'm just saying that's what I would do.
Well, we can't even get in contact with this guy because the guy's got us blocked in almost every direction.
I say we burn him, man.
Yeah, is that how you feel?
No sympathy. Just go straight for the throat.
So you think maybe pour gasoline on him? Light him on
okay.
fire.
I retract my statement.
Hey, you know, Tijuana's just down the street,
John,
man.
That's a little violent, even for you.
Let's ruin this guy's career, man.
Well, we got TJ down the street. You know, people go missing all the time, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. I feel like the more that I think about the situation, the more I'm just kind of surprised by how he played it out. You know.
Well, it's funny because I remember asking you. I was like, "Hey, John, you think you'll keep his word on paying us what he said he would?" And I remember you're like, "Yeah, I think he will. I think he will."
And I 100% believe that he would.
And the guy, I mean, so that just goes to show you, man, you think you know a guy.
Yeah.
Right? That's crazy. So, Tom, do you think we would be wrong to, like, because that's kind of a drastic thing, ruin a guy's military career, future military career. But at the same time, do you think we're justified doing that for what he did to us?
I think you're justified in taking the step of if he stole things from you, filing a police report on it.
Sure.
Certainly. And then if that police report happened to get in the hands of the people that are in charge of his future military career,
right?
I think that's called justice.
You know what? You're right, man. You're right about that.
Well, plus, I mean, they do a background, check once you go in the list active duty.
So a police report would probably pop up.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know for sure, but
I'm sure they would because I had like a misdemeanor on my record
for
something that I did in grade school.
But that's a conviction.
Yeah, but it was like
it
was a misdemeanor that got deferred.
Okay.
So it was supposed to be off my record.
Oh, really?
However, it was brought up, but because it got it was deferred, it was almost like okay, this is pretty much nothing.
Sure.
However, it still popped up.
It still showed.
Yeah, and even whenever I had to get my security clearance,
they give you a misdemeanor for murder.
It was. I don't want to get into what happened, but when I did my security clearance, it got flagged. However, something really minor, really dumb, and they didn't even worry about it. So in this case, I feel like something like this, a police report would come up.
Well, you know what? Maybe I think maybe we should do it after all. Then screw it. Why not? I don't know. I feel like we were so nice. I bought that guy a beer when that kid had no money, and I bought him I was doing all kinds of nice stuff, man. Just trying to be a genuine person. Anyways, whatever. Screw it. Then He's going down the tubes, man. He's going down the drain.
You invite him. You had him come over to my house. I mean, I invited him, but you
right.
brought him over to my house. He ate over at my house.
Yeah, we've been nothing.
Yeah, everybody treated him like a friend.
Yeah, right. We were all so good to him, man. That freaking sucks. Well, anyways, dude, if you're listening, you're about to go down, bruh.
We're coming for you, man.
We're coming for you.
You're done.
Donezo.
And tell him hell's coming with me. You hear me? I'm gonna quote Tombstone right there.
All right, stick around. We'll be right back.
Hey, we'll be right back. Skull and Bones Radio.
If you're into Selena Gomez,
can't keep my hands to myself,
or Adele, hello, then we might not be your first pick.
Don't say we didn't warn you.
What's up, guys?
Welcome back
To the
Skull and Bones Show. Welcome back to Skull and Bones Radio.
All right, like we said, we Skull and Bones Radio. Welcome back to the show.
Yes, we is.
Happy 4th of July weekend to everyone. Woo! We got our friend Tom in studio, who's been a very helpful asset to us today.
Man, I can tell you right now,
much.
he's itching to go start the 4th of July right after this.
Yeah,
man.
he
He's
is.
like,
I feel bad for him.
I know, man.
Come on, man. I just got a brand new Stratocaster. I'm gonna go rip that thing on my Marshall, dude.
All right, well, hey, we'll get right into it then.
He's got that grill and that whiskey waiting on him as well.
All right, so last week we started doing this segment where we pretty much recap what's going on in the world, more specifically here in San Diego for me. I think Mick's kind of been responsible for...
I'm a little more worldly these days.
Everything world. He's Mr. Worldwide over
International Mick.
Yeah. All right, so, we're going to recap, what's going on, whether it's crazy, whether it's, I don't know, what's the word?
Good, bad,
offensive, all the above.
All the above.
All right, so my pick is a story that comes from us in Ocean Beach. Apparently somebody out there is causing trouble in the neighborhood.
Pooper.
What kind of trouble? Well, let's take a listen here.
Ken says whoever did this
surprised
a little disgusted.
Must have been someone who was walking down this street last night. They stole flags.
It's disrespectful to the country.
Snapped them in half.
Well, they were all in a pile right here, just kind of scattered all over the place.
And then
there was dog poop on the lawn. Somebody had previously not picked up after their dog, and that's the spot they chose to lay all the flags on top of.
he says he was simply shocked.
I mean, I understand there's a lot of division in the country and some people aren't happy with the way things are going right now, but that's not the way to really express it.
Ken says there were about 20 flags outside his home on Coronado Avenue. He says a local real estate agent had just put them up in his neighborhood to celebrate the 4th of July. Ken tried to salvage what was left.
But you can see how all the sticks are snapped in half. It's almost like they were picking them up at one at a time.
Cleaning up what he could.
Who would do something like that?
Now he's spending his holiday weekend disheartened.
If you're in the worst neighborhood in the country, I don't understand what would possess you to go around from house to house and take people's flags and throw them on the ground.
All right, so I think Ken's being a little bit dramatic. I know Tom had some about what did you say?
I don't think that's a political statement. Rubbing
I
poop
agree.
on a flag and throwing it on the ground. I think that's more like a drunk statement. Okay,
It has been a political statement in the past.
I mean, more. I think more it's like people burn them than like smear poop on them. It's because first it's just unsanitary.
Well, it could be because you always see those. You always see these in the South. You'll see these bumper stickers that says "Burning my flag is hazardous to your health." Have you ever seen those?
No.
Okay, well, anyways, those exist. I promise you. I've seen them before.
He's lying.
So maybe they turned to poop. Maybe they're thinking, well, there's no bumper stickers out there saying I'll poop the flags.
I don't know. I mean, I think that given the holiday and the fact that it was a flag and the poop involved, I agree with Tom. The guy's a little dramatic. But what the guy, whoever it was that did it, it happened in the OB. Real estate agent put up these flags in honor of the holiday, what it stands for.
It's OB. Let's face it, it's OB.
Yes.
Okay? Everyone over there is drunk all the time.
Well, there's a lot of hippies over there, too. And
yeah.
And hippies are known sometimes.
They're poop smearers. They smear poop
quickly.
everywhere.
I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Yeah, it did.
It escalated quickly.
So, I don't know. That was my pick. And I think because of the holiday and what they did with the poop, there wasn't a need for that. Regardless of how drunk you were. Go wrap someone's house or something. Don't, disrespect the flag.
That's right, man. You could have egged
So you think robbing someone's house is better?
No, go wrap, like toilet paper wrap.
Okay.
Oh, toilet paper wrap?
Toilet paper
I
wrap,
get you, I get you.
With poop, man, that's disgusting. What?
No, man.
So used toilet paper. Now you're just getting gross.
Even that would be better than disrespecting the American flag.
Yeah, that'd still be a bad day, though, because I ain't trying to wipe poop off the side of my house.
What
you
if
know
you
what I'm saying?
wrapped poopy toilet paper around the American flag? Would that be...
Would that make it better? I don't know. That guy needs to be slapped, man. He needs to get slapped across the face.
People need to kind of find better use of their time.
That's right, man. Little bit. Back in my day, as if I'm, like it was all that long ago, but, we would take eggs and stuff, and, I never did it, but I knew people who did it. Go egg in people's houses and stuff.
Yeah,
I saw you do it.
No, you didn't. No, you did not. Can't incriminate me like that on the radio, man.
Careful, Mick. You trying to be a politician or something, right?
I know, man. Someday I might run for, mayor's assistant or something,
Yeah. So, I don't know. That was my kind of wacky news for this segment.
Well, I had one here, man. That's kind of tripping me out. So, right here, actually, Tom pointed it out that, we Skull and Bones Radio, and one of my favorite actors of all time is Mr. Johnny Depp. You know what I'm saying?
I think they call him Johnny Depp now.
You know what? You're not lying, because he seems to have gotten himself in a good pickle.
Johnny Depp?
Yeah.
Johnny Depp?
Oh, yeah. He owes some money, brother.
A couple layers here going on with this guy. So the name of the title of this thing is Johnny Depp's ex-managers took out $40 million loans behind his back.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, that's kind of crazy.
How do you not keep track? Obviously, if you're a rock or a guy like him, you have a what do you call him? An accountant or somebody that deals with your money?
Yeah, money manager.
Well, we're about to get into that. So check. So the name of Johnny Depp's management company is called the management company who manages him is called TMG, and it says the attorney for TMG is telling us that Johnny Depp's outrageously false claim that he didn't know about $40 million in loans is beyond preposterous. He said Depp and his sister knew about each and every loan. Depp signed every document and spent all the loan proceeds. And this is where it gets a little more crazy here. So, okay. So now we got the premise going on here, but now we're starting to get into a little bit of finger pointing. And it says, tellingly, Depp is now seeking to prevent all discovery from Tracy Jacobs, who is his talent agent, and Jake Bloom of Bloom Hergot, which is apparently some kind of agent of his as well. It says Depp knows that these two critical witnesses will